Hello, and yeah, it's late. You're going to see some weird mirror tunnel shots, whatever they call them. And I just realized I didn't set the latency low again. Damn it. So the interaction will be slow, but whatever. We're just messing around here tonight because that's what we're doing. So I just wanted to play around with something cool. Well, it's not the coolest thing in the world, but whatever the box for it. This little thing, a digital microscope, and as you could probably tell from the box, it is not of any high quality. In fact, I got this off of Goodwill or something. Hold on, I can't see the thingy. Greg, you're still awake? That's surprising. You're the one who encouraged me, Jay, so I don't want to hear it. This stream is going to be all sorts of fun. Yeah, so I got this from Goodwill for like $2 or $3. I wanted to just play around with it and just show you what it does. So this is what it looks like. It's this little thing. It's actually pretty neat. There's this little thing here, and I adjust this, and a light turns on or off at the end there, which is nice. So you can turn the light on or off. And then there's this big focus wheel. Then there's a zoom and snap button, which I assume does something on Windows. This is not meant for a Mac. And then there's this little plastic cap, which is all dirty, so I'm going to actually... Oh. Well, there goes the plastic cap. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, this is supposed to be a microscope, and looks like this box was used on many different things, because there's some check marks here. It says wireless, but it's obviously a USB. It says the magnification is 800 times. Color is black. Compatible OS is this, and it's 30 watt. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't list Mac OS compatibility, but QuickTime and OBS recognize it as a standard camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the OBS layer. Good. I'm glad the cap is supposed to come off, Jay, because it's on the floor now. And I'm going to turn on the microscope, and we'll put it so it's not over my head. And this is just the desk I have it on. I'm going to turn the light on. So it's only 640 by 480 resolution, and honestly, that doesn't sound too good, but here's a penny. And what's pretty cool is I'm gonna actually keep this raised quite above here, and the focus is pretty darn sharp. Even I'm like 6 inches above this thing, which is pretty cool because I could theoretically, take a here. Let me try to attempt this here. I have to hold it with my hand, but I could theoretically take a tool and like touch things or move things around. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on, man. Just enjoy the ride. So, I mean, this is pretty neat. I mean, there's just a little camera in here with a lens, and that's all it is. But, yeah, I could probably focus on some 8mm film or something like that, too. I mean, this is pretty neat. So that's a penny, just, hovering 6 inches above the ground. Here, let me tilt this so you can actually see. See? That's how far I am away from this thing. So it's pretty good. Now I'm going to put it all the way down, and I'm going to adjust the focus, of course. And we can see the very small details inside of this. Let's go to another part here. Let's find some text here. All right, so Liberty, look at that. That is pretty sharp there. Much better than my eyes can make out. And I'm going to actually enlarge this in OBS so you can see that a little bit better. I mean, it's only 640 by 480, so it's not huge, but it's better than 320 by 240. And I'd say that's pretty sharp. So that's a penny. Here's just a PC floppy disk drive. If I'm holding a few inches above, I could focus it enough to see some components, which is pretty cool. Obviously, the lighting probably is too harsh So I could knock that down a little bit. And let's see how that helps it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So I'm actually I'm gonna go in on this area here, and I'm gonna just manually adjust this little wheel here. Turn the brightness up for this. Yeah, I mean, you can see little solder marks there. You can see some hairs. You see some traces here. So nothing by the way of like the microscopes that Jay or Bruce has, but definitely not too shabby. I was surprised, very surprised. So yeah, There's this little stand that came with it. I almost forgot. Let me adjust this here. Sorry. Whoops. Now I'm adjusting the whole window. There we go. Yeah, so there's this little stand that came with it. I don't know how well it holds it. I have not tried it. Let's see. Does it hold just... how is it supposed to hold this here? It's supposed to hold the bottom? Or oh, I'm guessing this groove here at the top. Okay. Yeah, so it... Yeah, there's really no way to like get this to be super sturdy. Yeah, this is kind of problematic. Anything probably over an inch or so, probably not gonna keep steady. But let's try the penny again. I have this right over there, and yeah, so that's not too bad. There's Abe Lincoln's nose, upside down. Go to sleep, Greg. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I was playing around with this floppy disk, and this is what I thought was cool. So I'm gonna make this window bigger again. And what's cool is you could see the way. Let me move this so it's the camera is probably like upside down. Yeah, it is. Let me turn it so it's not upside down. Maybe. Come on. This stand is, there we go. It's not the best here. Yeah, stand is pretty much useless, but whatever. And it's right in the way of the focus wheel here. But look at that. I mean, you could focus right into the dots of the printed label here, which is pretty neat. Yeah, that stand would probably be pretty cool. This is a ribbon cable just on the back of this PC floppy disk, but I mean, hey, not too shabby. I don't think it's bad at all. There's really no zoom. I assume the PC software does digital zooming. But yeah, that's pretty neat. So that's all I was playing around with here. I thought it was pretty cool. I just realized this floppy drive for the PC has a broken button. It's just a standard floppy disk, or is this a... No. What is this? What is this? This is a super disk drive? No. Oh shoot. If it is, I broke the damn button. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a super disk drive, I think. Well, now I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, there's no real zoom on this. It's just like, I guess, a fixed focus, and you're just doing the focus wheel. At least that's what I'm guessing here. Because that's pretty much it. Let me just Google this real quick, because I am curious what the heck I just had here. LKM F4334. Yeah, this is a super disk drive. Where the heck did this come from? I hope this was the one I was messing around with, because I broke the freaking button off of it. How did this happen? I mean, I didn't... Jeez. Wow. Either way, it's not, the button just touches a button, so it's fine. I could glue it or whatever, but Turn the focus ring as far as you can go either side. It'll be out of focus. You can get the very end, then suddenly, boom, super zoom. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna... Yeah, the wheel only goes one way. So... Yeah, this is just a manual focus wheel. And I assume the little camera is just like at a fixed focus there. There's a button here that says zoom, and tapping that does nothing. So I'm assuming that's just like a software shortcut or something. But I'm pretty impressed for, what, $2 I paid? Or whatever? I mean, that's better than my eyes could see. And I can show things on the stream, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, and I'm quite upset that I broke this little button here. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I could probably glue this to a degree, because the part that broke, it's like, whatever. I'll put this to the side. But anyway, maybe that super disk drive will work. Yeah, so I don't know what else I'm doing here. it's like it's almost 2 a.m. where I am. But I was gonna do a group FaceTime or something, and Jay convinced me to come on YouTube. Yeah, let's take a look at this thing under the microscope. That'd be cool. So this is a USB to ADB adapter that I made. And so let's look at the circuit board and look at my bad soldering skills here. Let's make this larger. I feel so fancy now with this thing, even though it's tiny and crummy and such. Okay, and let's see, here's where I soldered the resistor. Probably too much solder on there. You can see there's little hairs sticking out, which I can't see with my naked eyes. But yeah, this S-video jack is gonna be the worst thing, because this was pulled and desoldered from an old satellite TV set-top box, and so this looks pretty gnarly. Yeah, but it's making the connection, so it's not terrible. You can see some of the melted wire and stuff from the previous thing. You know, I did not make this beautiful at all. But I mean, it is connected, so it does work, it does function. It's not beautiful. Yeah, but that's pretty neat. What else can we look at? This is a fun new toy. I'm sorry if this is boring, but intrigued. Let's see. Let me move this over there. So this is that Asante PCI card. Let's look at some of this text. Wow, that's pretty cool. The kid with the new toy. Subject. Let's look at this Asante chip here. That is pretty cool. Let's look at some of these traces on the board here. Nice, happy traces. Yeah, I could totally see where the enhanced resolution of a better microscope would be really cool. Especially when you're trying to do specific things, but... Oh, that's cool. Wow, you can actually see like the layers here. Santi Technologies Incorporated. Here's an LED. Oh, that's cool. Let's see some leaky caps. Yeah, let's do that. Where the hell's the board I had? Hold on. I can show you some. Oh, I can show you a bad board. Hold on. Let me find. I know what it is. Let me grab it. Now this board is totally destroyed. This has severe damage all the heck over it. I mean, just look at that. This is a really bad board. So let's see how bad it is. This, folks, is why you should replace your PRAM batteries. Let's see. Oof. This is the CPU socket, or was. Well, not the socket anymore, but look at that rust and that corrosion. That is disgusting. There's a capacitor that's still here. And I don't know if we could find any leaking points. There's a lot of hair and disgusting stuff because this is just disgusting. This is a capacitor here that this look at the SCSI headers here. This is just all corroded. There's nothing to save on this board here. This used to be a capacitor. Just look at that. That is pretty messed up. Jeez. Yeah, so this board, there's no saving this. Maybe a chip or two. Some of the bigger chips, if they're, maybe you could salvage them or something. That's why I don't throw it out, but I mean, it's fun to look at. And here's another cap. Ugh. Yeah, you can see when they leak, they get sort of goo around them, and it attracts dirt and such. And you can just see there's all sorts of hair and debris and dirt and dust all over this cap. So yeah, it's pretty disgusting. Let's look at. Yeah, it is a good practice board. Here's where a cap used to be. See those two holes? That's where capacitor number 4 used to live. Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Here's some pads. That might be fun to test under what's left of them. And let's see, anything else we have here? Let's see. Yeah, what's this over here? Let's see. See, now I could, like, if I just suspect something's dirty, yeah, look at that. I only saw a little bit of that brown from looking up, but yeah, this is for these little chips here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at the feet of this chip here. What's left of them? I mean, look at how that's been eaten away and chipped at. And on this side here, if I turn it, most of these are too far gone to even. You can't even tell where they begin. Okay, the Mac Pro just woke up for no reason. Scared me a little bit. But yeah, this board's pretty nasty. Let's take a look over here by these traces. That's pretty yucky, and yeah. I mean, I could totally see where a better quality camera would help this out a lot. That's what I got right now. Whoa, what's that? What's this? Now, see what I could try and do. Let's see if I put this up like that. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I could focus on this enough, like that. Let's leave that alone. And then, like, if I had a tool, or scraper or something. Yeah, I could get in there and just show you. That's pretty neat. I'm like touching the microscope a lot, but this is just with the screwdriver. No fancy tools or anything, but hey, that's pretty neat. I mean, hey, for $2, I'm not complaining. Well worth it just to mess around and just to get a taste for using a microscope. I haven't touched one since I was a kid, so since I was in middle school or something like that. But that's pretty neat. Yeah, I would not. Hopefully, nobody's hungry because this is pretty nasty stuff. But yeah, so that's the little microscope here. I'm streaming for about 20 minutes here. It's about 2 a.m., so my voice is a little tired. Yeah, but we're in a like a Bob Ross mood tonight. Just some happy little capacitors here. Let's get my fan brush and clean off some of this residue here. Yeah, let's see, let's look. I have this mouse pad here. Let's take a look. This has turned into Steve Magnifies Things. This is my new channel. Let me make this bigger here. That's pretty cool. So let's look at the A here. That's pretty neat. Let's look at my finger. How about that? So this is my knuckle. That is pretty cool. Let's look at my nail. That's pretty neat. It looks like another planet or something. Let's look at I don't know what else to look at. Oh, we have this little thing that came with it. Microscope calibration ruler thing, which is, yeah. So, divided 0.1 millimeter. Okay, so I could sort of see the difference between that. That's pretty neat. But, yeah. Alright, let's see. What else we got? Oh, you know, that'll be cool. Let's look at the display on my phone. So let me pull up a picture. Let's see. So here's a picture that I have on my phone. Yes, this is Microscope 101. Oh yeah, so the light is not going to help here. Let's turn the light off. And so this is a photo of a clamshell iBook, and I have a screen protector on here, so you can see how horrible the screen protector is. But you could see the pixels on the display, kind of. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I should have to put this up to a CRT. That would be cool. Actually, I have some. Hold on, I have some film. Let me get some film here. Let me move this bin around so I can step through here. Sorry. Not that I would use this camera to scan film. Would not be a good use of my time. But let's see. So I have this little strip of standard 8 film. I don't think there's actually anything on it. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just like a black leader type thing. But let's look at the film. Let's see. Probably see this. Let's see if we just the focus is here. Sorry. Yeah, so there's just sprockets here. I think that's just leader of the film. I'm just putting a light behind it, so if there was something we could see it. But no, I don't. I mean, if I look this up to the light, I should be able to see something I don't. So just that's not too exciting. But what else could we look at through a microscope? I'm getting little stir crazy here at 2 a.m. in the morning here. It's not even a good microscope, but it's something. Oh, we have this little toy here. We have this little R2D2 figure, and let's look at him. All right, so there's some painting here. This is very, very hard to do when it's on this stand here, because the stand grips it right where this focus knob is, of course. I don't think it was designed too well, but there we go. There's some paint on it. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. So yeah, fun with digital microscopes. Exactly what I promised. Yeah. I have a toothbrush here. You can look at the bristles of a toothbrush. This is a clean one, so it shouldn't be too disgusting. Oh, we almost got it there. It's actually moving the toothbrush. Hold on. Let me turn the light on. Duh. This is pretty neat. Oh, come on. I'm taking off the stand. The stand is like pretty much useless because it's like forcing me to move the darn thing around anyway. So, oh, you can see how not clean that is. The little hair is and everything in there. Perfect for projects though. That's pretty neat. Yeah. So hey, this little $2 microscope. I mean, I fully know what it is now. That Mac Pro keeps waking up and putting itself back to sleep. I have no idea what's going on with it. But yeah, hey, this is not too shabby. I definitely want something better in the future, but hey, whatever works for now. Oh yeah, let's do that. I have an SD card here. Let's take a look at this SD card. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can see where, as I've inserted this into a camera or a card slot year after year after year, how you can see the label here. This is for a Mac. This is for the SCSI2SD adapter, so I labeled this Mac SD number 2. But let's look at some of these here. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I can definitely see the quality of this camera, especially with the pixels. It's sort of hard to explain, but when you've played around with old digital cameras, you see like the weird rainbow effects that you know, are sort of like almost interlaced into the image. That's pretty neat. What else we got? What else we got in this little thing here? We got some screws. Nothing too exciting. A battery. Nothing that'll look too cool under a microscope, but yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, well, that was kind of fun. Hope I didn't bore everybody. This is a late night stream after all, so I'm not my usual wide awake chipper self here. But let's do one more thing. Let's look at this. These are the speakers on the MacBook Pro here. That's pretty neat. Got some cool little animation and patterns here. See all the dust and hair that is inside of this thing. We can look at the text on this keyboard. It's for the caps lock key. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm running out of things to point this. This is an S-video port. Oh wow, that looks like it's from another world. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And fun to play around with. I'm sure I'll find a use for it in some of my videos, especially when I'm looking at traces and stuff. The Quadra 840 AV that I have probably has some trace issues because when I tried to recap it, that didn't help. And then the Quadra 610, same thing. So it could be a trace problem that I had with those. I'm not going to pull out those boards now because I probably want to pay more attention to them. This was fun playing around with the little microscope though. So, I mean, definitely you know what you're going to get when you pick up one of these cheapo ones, but honestly, it could have been a lot worse. That's pretty much what I think of this thing. It's not too bad. You can see the actual plastic lens or whatever this is going in and out as I turn this. I don't know how long it's going to work for. Hopefully it doesn't break, but it'll last me hopefully until I could get my hands on a more professional microscope. I'd like to have one where I could actually see with my eyes, not rely on the screen so much. But the screen is nice. I guess I could take pictures and magnify and share video and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. Whoop, my phone just buzzed there. Yeah, so, alright. I guess that's about it here, because we don't have too many people watching, and it's late. I'm going to probably go to bed. We'll do another stream tomorrow. I actually have, I would have done now. I don't know, I don't have a, unless there's one right here. I was going to play around with that Alpha Smart for Jay, and I have my USB to ADB adapter, but I need that USB, let's hide this for a second. I need that USB mini B cable to get that. I thought I had one right here because I was using one for my HDMI capture box. Well, give me a second. Let me look here. We need to get this done tonight. I thought I had one right here. Maybe not, but I'm gonna look. It was plugged in. Hey, I found one. Alright, we'll try it out. What do you say, Jay? If you're still with us. Okay, so I'm unplugging the microscope here. And plugging this in. And plugging this into, well, let me do this first. Get this ADB cable, plug this into this ADB port. Probably doesn't work, Jay, so let's try it. And plug this into USB. Open up text edit here. Yeah, I'm gonna plug it into a keyboard just so it knows what it's doing here. So, continue, Z, question mark, done. Okay, so it knows there's a keyboard plugged in. So I'm going to unplug that ADB from there. And get this Alpha Smart. It's been charging for a few hours out from under my desk here. And all I'm going to do is try and send data from this through this ADB port. And there's a send button here. That, I mean, pressing send, I guess, should do it, but I don't see anything happening. Also, the print. Oh wait, attached to Mac, emulating keyboard. Press send key to transfer file 1. Hey, it works. All right, Jay, it works. That's pretty cool. Let me make this much bigger. So watch this. There's no text on there now, but watch what happens when I press send. It doesn't. You can't really see because the camera's too far away. But it's pretty cool because it looks like it's typing it. So watch this. Here's the text on here. Well, it's saying attached to Mac emulating keyboard. I'm gonna press the send key. Isn't that cool? That's pretty awesome. So it does work. I just have this Alpha Smart 2000 plugged in via this ADB cable to this ADB to USB adapter. That plugs into here, and it outputs there. So that's pretty darn cool, I'd say. Let's get out. How do I get out of the send mode? Is there an escape? Escape. Off. Okay, turn it on and off. That helps. Attached to Mac, emulating keyboard. Oh, maybe I have to unplug it. Yeah, so if I unplug it, then it's then it works. Then I could type in again. Yeah, I know, this is pretty cool. So let me type something here. Let's see. It's a mushy keyboard, but whatever. It's not that bad. Alright, so I typed a bunch here. Plug in this ADB port here. And it goes into this mode. And so, if I hit send, that's pretty neat. Yeah, so you'd have to build your own ADB to USB adapter, Jay, but those parts are not hard to find. Just get an S-video port off of an old VCR or a DVD player or a satellite box or something like that. Or just get a bunch. They're like $5 for like a 10-pack of them on eBay. And then just, you need some wire and this little teensy board and you're all set. So, yeah, these are pretty neat. I'd be happy to alleviate my household of at least one of them. So, okay, and with that productivity, I think we're gonna end the stream here. Unplug this. You put this back in its case here. It's sort of like our graveyard shift here of streaming. But yeah, that was pretty fun. So we got to test the microscope, and we learned that our ADB to USB adapter works with our little Alpha Smart, which is pretty nifty. I didn't expect that, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you stopping by late night, watch me for 40 minutes or so. And let's see, can I only send or can I? I don't think it can act as a live keyboard. I don't think that's. Jay just asked the question there. I don't think so. There's a manual. I could take a look. I'm pretty sure well, I'm positive the whole idea behind this thing was to give students this to write essays and assignments or whatever, and then at the end of the day they could print it or send it to a computer. So I don't think it could be a live keyboard. Nah, don't worry, Jay. But yeah, that's about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll may do a live stream tomorrow. I might just spend the day actually just cleaning up the basement. It's actually absolute mess. Plus, I got these little drawers here. If I get them to work, yeah, that are pretty neat. So I have a bunch of like little doodads and stuff around the desk. I want to clean those up, and so I'll be maybe cleaning up tomorrow. But all right, well, hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good night or good morning or wherever. See you later.